Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Van Orn and this is another Dragonheir Silence God video. Today I'm here at the Flame domain because I want to show you a little team I've been able to put together that's going to help you probably from tomorrow onwards. In less than an hour, I believe, we are going to get to the day where we can finally unlock the level 21, which means that we can bring our hero to 4 stars and so get them up to 90. We can level our artifact to 16, and then we have Goblin 2 opening, so we can start farming more goblins to level up our champion. It's going to be also the last day of the reset for the champions, and so we need to be strategic and get the right champions done. And you're gonna have to farm a mix of dungeons and goblin tomorrow. Hopefully you save up your bread because you're gonna have to set up your teams for the days to come. Be careful with your choices. So let me show you a team that is going to help you hopefully in the Flame domain, because it's one of the tricky one, but it's one of the accessible. And so let me show you my team for this content over here. I've been able to put together a team made of only epics that is able to do stage 4 and get very close to do stage 5 too. I don't have yet the damage, and I'm going to show you that in the end of the video. But at the moment, stage 4 is doable quite comfortably. I've built a comp with only epics because I'm trying to compete also for the dungeon race, is called, where you have different affinities and you also have the lesser rarity, which is just epic. And so I always try every season to push teams with epic for you and also for me to get some rewards for it. So this team is built around Garius, Nathaniel, Shook, Yola, and Tia. It's pretty simple, really. You have a tank at the front that is able to soak up the damage and keep your team alive. Garius is amazing because it has a massive heal. It's also helping with the shield. We have Nathaniel to give increased defense, shielding, removing some burn if that lands at the wrong time. We have Yola and Shook to put down the decreased attack. Shook in particular has also a recharge speed penalty and triple hit to push back the ultimate energy of the boss, so it makes it easier to stay up on time. And Thea, which was also in season 3 my most used for Flame domain, she has an ultimate every 16 seconds, 15.6 if you have some skill haste on her, where basically she does invisibility and debuff immunity. So she makes all your ranged champion invisible and she gives them debuff immunity. Now Garius is not going to cover by that, so if you want to build them with resistance, you can do that too. I might gonna end up doing that on stage 5 because I need basically the boss to not stack up that damage. And so if you have a resistant chest and some resistance on your substats, you might want to try do that. In this build is not, but it's still working anyway. So he's built obviously with his inseparable friend, the Gatekeeper staff, to give us the shield. I built him with defense, nothing else really to look over here. Have defense percentage, chest and gauntlet. I have Nathaniel built with some skill haste, the hourglass, because I want him to cycle back to his ability as quick as possible. Heal, shield, defense, all the good stuff really. I have Yola built for damage. You can go also with the how's it called, the slingshot on her if you don't have anything to give her crit rate. She has really decent crit rate anyway, so she will do damage anyway, and you want the accuracy on her to land a decreased attack, so you want to get maybe something like the slingshot, which converts your accuracy into attack and is going to help you do a little bit more damage. Shook is built with the Witch's Remain. He has ultimate that can place decreased attack and recharge speed penalty, as I said. Push back the turn meter on the battle skill, so you want the accuracy to be right. Is really useful in this fight. And I'm using Tia from range. She has the Crowning Clean to give me an extra decreased defense, especially on the boss stage when we have only a single target. She has accuracy. She's going to land also the healing prohibition, but we really don't care about that. And that's going to help with some extra healing, the invisibility and the block buff, as I said. Now, I'm going to run these stages without any timing. And then when we get on the boss, I'm trying to get pretty much to this time. So the rotation is going to be 19 seconds because we have a little bit of speed control from Shook. And then I want the ability to go out at this time. I'm trying to get decrease attack on the first hit of the boss, which hit fairly strong. And so I'm trying to have Shook hitting over there, hopefully placing the decreased defense too. And then the others are going after. This one actually should be 14. That is a mistake. And I have the others going in this order. I leave Garius free to go to give me the heal. If you want really to time it, you can probably time him at 14, 20, 14, 19 too. So you have the shields on the last hit, basically, or the last two hits, really. But it's strictly not necessary, to be honest. So you can leave him free to go. I usually let him free like this, and I time the first rotation and that let him go. I'm going to play the run in the background. I'm going to play just the boss stage because the first two waves are really nothing special. Play it full auto and they are not on any timing. When we get on the boss, instead, I need the timing to be right. So as you can see, Tia is going to put up the block buff before the boss basically does the first AoE where you place the burn on everybody. So she blocks the burn on every range one. And then we place decrease attack, decrease defense, as we said. We start protecting more, we start healing, and we go through the rotations. And on the next rotation on the boss, we basically do the same. It works fine. I can get through in about 4 minutes. You're going to see the fight accelerating till the end, but the fights last for around 4 minutes. It's pretty stable. I don't need food to do this one. And yeah, I mean, 4 epics. Level 70, obviously legendary mythical artifact, what are now mythical artifact, but we are in epic gear. Like Psychic Core is not that built neither. I'm gonna show that probably on the screen right now. But nevertheless, we are very early in the season. This is only day 4 and we are already farming stage 4. And this team is working its way all the way to the boss in stage 5 too. The problem I have there is that I don't have enough damage. So when I get to the boss, I can get him down to about half HP, but I can't complete the fight in time with this team at level 70. Tomorrow we're gonna have the boss, we are gonna have the champions up to level 90, and it's gonna be easy doable because with more levels, we're gonna get more defense and HP, so I can build more damage with the gear, and doing more damage is gonna speed up the time for everything. As you can see over here, let me show you the dungeon racing over here. If you go to glory ranking in dungeon racing over here, you're gonna see the teams, and if you go down here, there's low rarity, and as you can see, it's the only team that is up at the moment with only epic that did that content. It's gonna close in 2 days, and so if you want to compete, be my guest. I always like to see more teams coming for those dungeon racing. It's fun to have good racing and good competition. So if you have any idea, if you want to try something different, if you can do better timing, and you will for sure when you get your champions in level 90, come and compete for it. It's one of the most fun part of the game. For tonight is everything. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you want, consider liking and subscribing so you're not gonna miss the next video out. I'm preparing more content like this and guiding champions, so try to not miss them out. And until next video, guys, have fun.